Two dogs freed from a burning hot Mustang. Eyewitnesses surrounding the car until officers arrived, shattering the window and pulling the little guys out just in the nick of time. Animal Services now caring for those dogs.
The dramatic rescue coming on the hottest day of the week, too, and we have team coverage of the conditions and the increasing fire danger. First, let's go to 10 News reporter Joe Little. And Joe, those dogs could have died in this heat.
They definitely could have died, Steve. It's hot outside. I've only been out here for a couple of minutes. I'm already sweating up here, but take a look inside here. We put this thermometer inside one of our 10 News vehicles about 2 hours ago. It reads 108 degrees. Now imagine having a coat of fur on your body and sitting in something like that for 3 hours. That's what happened earlier today in the East Village.
These are the two little kiddos.
Two little chihuahuas are now in the care of Animal Services. One of their officers shattered this window and pulled them out of a Mustang after being locked inside with the windows up for more than 3 hours.
They suffered no ill effects from being in the vehicle.
Could it have gotten worse?
Could have gotten much, much worse.
These dogs was right here.
Sherry Moore is one of a large group that stood watch over the two dogs since at least 10 this morning.
I was very angry.
But the group was told Animal Services was not allowed to break the window unless the dogs were, quote, in distress.
And I was so upset that we're all just sitting around waiting for them to get into distress.
Moore and some others kept calling until finally an Animal Services officer couldn't see one of the dogs.
On this side, here.
Afraid the dog was now in distress,
they finally broke the window.
We are looking at possible criminal action, for animal control aspects and for leaving the dogs in the vehicle.
Department of Animal Services Deputy Director Dan DESOUSA says a new state law in 2017 will allow people like Moore to break the window under two conditions. The animal is in distress and they called Animal Services first.
They need to make that attempt before they enter a vehicle. Their hearts are in the right place. It's always a concern.
A concern for a bunch of people in this hot park Thursday.
Why would you do that? You wouldn't do that to a child.
Now, I got to that park just as the woman who owned the Mustang walked away with her child. Now, the neighbors who were in the park say the woman's homeless and lives inside that car with her child. Still, Dan DESOUSA says that is no excuse to leave the dogs inside a hot car. Reporting live, Joe Little, 10 News.
It is hot out there. Thank you, Joe.